So looking at asset-led and market-led orientation now. And you will have done this in Unit 1, so have a look back at the presentation there. So product-led or asset-led is basing marketing planning on the strengths and requirements of the company. But, when we're looking at asset-led, it's taking into account what the customers want as well. So it's not just kind of fully kind of product-led, but when we were looking at this in the AS course, we kind of product-led and market-led were like at two extremes, where asset-led is more in the middle. So it does take into account what the customer thinks. So I'm just going to skip ahead those points. And then market orientation is basing what you're going to do in your marketing mix, product, price, place, promotion, all that kind of stuff based on the needs and wants of the customer or what the competition is doing. So this was a past paper question. So many British companies, such as British Airways, have recently changed from market-led to asset-led marketing strategies. Explain the advantages to a business such as British Airways of using asset-led marketing. So first of all, this is a very applied question. They've given you British Airways for a reason. Make sure you identify the assets. Here's one I prepared earlier, and these are some of the assets that I think they've got, but this list is not exhaustive. So British Airways, they've got a large network of airports. So they've built up this network, and they're global, they're worldwide. They've obviously got knowledge of how to run an airline because they've been running it for decades. They've built up this brand image. I had a student today actually tell me that she was going to fly on British Airways during the summer, and she said it in a really positive way. And I think maybe their branding isn't as strong as it used to be, but it is still positive. It's still seen as a good airline. They've got a fleet, so they've actually got the machinery and lots of planes, and they've got a workforce. I know that they've had problems, industrial action with their workforce in the past, but they do have a workforce who are built up of people with knowledge and skills. So what I would do to answer this type of question is I would look at all of those things, and I would explain why those are important, or a few of those things, because it's only a 6-mark question. And you might want to kind of put in just a little bit of balance. I went to a meeting about this test paper, the Welsh Board's kind of training day, and they said that they felt that students were a little bit like all or nothing about this question. So they felt that they, when you're looking at asset-led, they were just like, oh, you're just basing it on the assets of the company. But it's not. It's a mix of product-led and market-led. So you're basing it on what the customer wants as well. You're not just turning away from what the customer wants, but you're really thinking about what your core competencies are and what your core strengths are. So looking at market-led, this is from Unit 1, and it's from 2012, because there's not been a question on market-led before. But I just wanted to take you through, again, if they're going to ask you about market-led, it's applied. So come up with, they might not give you as long a case study as this, but come up with some reasons why you think they're very market-led and why this might benefit them. So, I want a highlighter. So, look-alike products of popular high-end clothing fashions. So looking at what the competitors are doing and providing that. Focused its attention on market research, understanding fashion items customers wanted and making them. So, you talk about, well, why does that increase the success of the business? Why is that good for the business? So they've obviously got this core competency, this asset here of being able to produce a lot. But they can modify the products as well in under 2 weeks to meet customer preferences. If it doesn't sell well within a week, it's withdrawn, new design. There we go. So some evidence there that it is market-led, and what I would do with this is then talk about how each of those specific points benefits the business.